Hey, what's up YouTube? Domino Paris 21 here, and got some pretty good news for you guys. So, this past Saturday, after attending the Stand-Up Challenge Cup Qualifier, I actually got my invite, as you see here. Got a nice little button, which is pretty cool. Can probably put that on my bag, and got my invitation sheet, got it all signed and ready. So yeah, really overall very happy with my experience. First off, sorry if the camera's a little shaky. I don't have my tripod on me, so I'm actually holding this huge Canon Rebel with one hand, so please excuse that, just as a disclaimer, I guess you can say. But yeah, very excited to get my invite. I've been at it for about a month. I've been to 2 other Cup qualifiers prior to the one in Dream Wizards, located in Maryland. The first time I went, just really the worst showing I ever had in a tournament. Got knocked out 0-2, no wins, so it was a really frustrating day. Second time around, I got a few wins in, but then you know, I just lost to really bad luck. Like crits really hurt, misgrading hurts, so that day wasn't my day. But the third time's the charm, I guess. So so this past Saturday went undefeated with my Overlord the End deck, of course. So really overall happy that I did get my invite. Unfortunately, some of my friends that really wanted to get their invite so we can make the trip together to regionals didn't make it, but you know, they still have teams to represent our area, so so definitely good luck to them for those tournaments. So yeah, I'm just gonna give you guys a brief overview of my experience at the Cup qualifier. So I think I played about 6-7 rounds, can't remember, I lost count, but I remember first round I played against Norakami. He's actually one of the local players that play there. I kind of just overwhelmed it with my triggers, and I did hit a well-timed critical trigger at 4 damage. He was a little low on cards too at the same time, so I was able to win that game. Second game I played against Angel Feathers. I think he was a little new to the game, simply for the fact he had to read what Overlord the End did. So I mean, if you don't know what Overlord the End does by now, that you're kind of in trouble if you face this deck. But I was able to win that game, of course. Played against Gold Paladins. Spectral Duke build, won that. And I can't remember in detail like every match I did. Then I played Shadows, which was a really good match, Shadow Paladins. And you know, I was surprised I didn't see that many Shadow Paladins in there, because Shadow Paladins I feel is like one of the best decks to play in a tournament, personally. And let me see, I played against a good MLB deck, which was really fun. It was really intense. None of us was actually hitting triggers at the very end, until like very last minute when I was playing off the win. But I had a pretty good advantage anyway, so I didn't really need the trigger, but it was just to help seal the deal for me. And that's pretty much what I can remember. I'm sorry if I can't remember any details, but but we decided to split at top 2, no point in playing it out. But I did win undefeated, and then I also topped with O2. You guys may know him as Stand Up the Vanguard. He was there as well, so he got his invite as well, playing the same deck. We do have different builds, but yeah, overall it was a great, nice, good, fun day. Definitely a big thank you to you guys watching that have been supporting me for it, and that has been helping me out playtesting the deck and everything. So definitely for you guys watching that I play with personally, big thank you to you guys, big shout out to you guys for it. So so real quick before I let you guys go, let me actually show you my quick deck profile. Let me get this in focus. My quick deck profile of what I played. So starter, Lizard Soldier Conroe. Then of course the grade 3s, you have 4 of the End. Again, sorry about the shaky camera. I hate that. 4 Dragonic Overlords. Really nothing special there. Grade 2s. You have 4 Burning Horn, of course. These guys put in a lot of work hitting for those good numbers. And then 4 Nahalem. I decided to go with 4 Nahalem just because I felt it was more stable, just more consistent. And there's also the option of the Prowling Dragon 10k mini breaker, I guess you can say, that came out in Extra Booster 1. I haven't really got a chance to really play test those, and I didn't feel safe just putting those in my deck, because I don't know, with my bad luck I probably will be stuck on the Prowling Dragon, can't attack, and then I have no grade 3 in hand. So I decided to go with the 4 Nahalem, and then I had 3 Tejas. I still decided to stick with the 3 Tejas because I thought it really did help with the control aspect, because I kept like threatening my opponent's boosters, they kept blocking. I may do some slight changes, maybe put some Berserk Dragons in here, because I noticed that I usually always have some spare Counterblast, especially late game. So I think maybe a couple Berserk Dragons and 1 Tejas, or just 1 Berserk Dragon, will be very beneficial to the deck. I like that. Bellicosity Dragon, I may have to test it, but I don't like it personally. I just don't think it's necessary in this deck because you shouldn't have a problem with counterblasting, really. Plus, I don't know. I feel like I'm not gonna get it off too often, and my grade 2 lineup is already tight as it is, and I like it the way it is. Then grade 1s for Bar, for Berry. Prior to the tournament, I felt that 3-4 may have been too much, but I decided just to go with 4. I felt it was just safer, just because I can use my combo to search for other good grade 1s rather than wasting on him on a Berry, so that way I could just draw into him, so it worked out pretty good. 2 Gojos. Gojo's really good. It actually helped me to not miss grade 1 game. Excuse me, because I Gojo'd and then I drove check into the grade 3 I needed, so he helped me to fix those bad hands. And the 7K is good, so you can hit for 18 with your 11Ks. Then I have the 2 Kimnara. Kimnaras are pretty good. I don't even think I need to run more than 2, just because I use it sparingly anyway. But I may actually put more in, but we'll see with more testing. And then 2 Heat Nail for added pressure and removal as well. So he's pretty good. I usually search him a lot with Conroe, just to add pressure to my opponent, make him second guess calling out their grade 1s. And then triggers. Yeah, ran the 6 crit, and 6 draw, and 4 heal. Now, I know a lot of guys are running Flame Seed Salamanders. I tried them out, and they weren't that bad, but I just felt 6 crit, 6 draw was just safer. It was just more consistent. Because especially too, like today, I was damage checking like Monica's, which these could have been like Flame Seed Salamanders. But I kept damage checking Monica, so I got like free cards out of it, and that really did help me win a few of my games. If I didn't damage check those draw triggers, I would have had a really hard time winning some of my games just because of the card advantage my opponent already had on me. But the Flame Seed Salamanders are still good. Stand triggers are still beneficial in this deck, simply for the fact that I run Taegis, but I felt like 6 draw, 6 crit is just more reliable in my opinion, especially in a best of 1 scenario. So I don't know, I like that a lot because I faced I think 1 or 2 Overlord the Ends, and that was one advantage I had because I ran more draw triggers. I was able to produce more advantage, so I liked it a lot. But yeah, so there you have it, guys. So very excited to get my invite. Hopefully I see you guys at regionals, depending when I go or which one it is. So yeah, other than that, guys, don't forget to give a thumbs up to this video, and definitely be subscribed to my channel if you haven't. And thank you guys for all your support. Yeah, I think that's it. So I'll see you guys next time.